a morning. So we have this whole thing with the deep, what is it, deep fake, deep state, the AI from China. There was news and tech sold off very strongly. So basically, they took this whole move, right? Like you can see NQ, and it took out almost the whole move. And then we found buyers, very strong buyers. So we had a big reversal, V reversal, right? ES didn't get all the way to the bottom of that range, but got to the 61.8 fib, if measured from the bottom to the top of that move. And also found buyers, pretty strong buyers, and now we're back above the 20-day moving average and below the 50. And you can see that we're trading right in this distribution. We're hitting that low volume area. That's a resistance area now. So if you zoom in and what happened during the overnight session, that's the overnight low. We found buyers and we started, like no pullbacks whatsoever since that buy. So you can see that there's this area right here, there's consolidation. So if we get back inside this area, like below 92-ish, then we can see a retest of this 72 area and then see if the spike holds. And then we get more buyers, or if we just retest that overnight low and then fill that gap and come back to the scene of the crime for the CPI, which is where this up move started, right? And you have to be careful because this is a big move. This is 157 points on ES, and 1,000 points on NQ. So there's range when you have ranges like this, like the orders, the book thins out, and then the orders are distributed on along this big range that we have. So we can easily see very big moves, and so you have to trade very small. There's gonna be lots of opportunity, but also the risk is higher. So because if you go long here, where are you wrong, right? Like you have to go all the way down here, right? So we could retest 30-40 points very quickly. So just let this open, let it establish a range, and then we can see where things are headed. So far, it's a buy the dip opportunity that some traders are seeing. You can see it by the big buying tail, but we have to see what happens once the market opens. We have a RTH gap that is huge, right? So the gap fills at 61.12, right? 61.11 and change. But with a 100-point gap, it's not gonna be very easy to fill. So just keep that in mind. So we have to look at this level to level. Overnight half is here at 60.26. So we're gonna see some resistance there. If we get back above it, then we can see a move all the way to the 60.80 area, which is where we have this high volume area, and we have that midnight price that the market likes to test. And above that, then we have some single prints and then the gap fill. But I would expect us to take a while to to figure out where we're going and, you know, trade somewhere around this area between 59.90 and 60.25 ish, and then see if we break out of this area, which is, you know, if you look in the long term, is, you know, this distribution right here, and maybe we can fill this area and see where we accept prices, if we accept prices, right? And NQ is weaker, and you can see that this right here, the 21,200, is an area where we had some low volume, and now it's acting as resistance. So if we cannot break above that, then we're likely going to come back and retest that 21,000 area, and then the 2,900, and then, you know, usually when you negate a move all the way to the bottom of the range, you usually have another attempt to break those lows. So not sure if that would happen today, just because of that big buying tail. But if we are not able to hold, then I would expect these lows to break. And then at that point, then we have to look at this longer time frame volume profile, and you can see that there's some volume here, the 20,400 area, that we could target in the case that we drop. And then we have, you know, 200 moving average. I'm gonna bring up more levels if we get there, but now we just gotta worry about this range, and then if we break lower, then just go with the move. Unless we see a look below and fail, then that will be a buy signal, likely to retest the 21,000. Crude oil. Oh, by the way, we also have FOMC this week. We have some earnings still. What else do we have? Jobless claims, GDP. So we're gonna have a volatile week for sure. We're already having it, but crude oil tested below 74. Obviously on a down trade after Trump said he wants lower oil prices. The 20-day point of control is still here at 75.80, but watch this area. Right here for resistance. If we get above the 75.30 area, then we can target 75.80. But so far, it's still in a downtrend. If we get back below 74, then I would expect this 73.30 to be retested, and then a little bit of support here, and then 72.50 is the next target to the downside. And then, if we keep dropping, then we have a big area, big distribution down here from back a few months ago. All right. Gold dropped 2. Tested this right below the 2800 area. Now it's coming back to the range, and it's still in an uptrend, right? You see uptrend. If it breaks, then 27.48, and then 27.30 will be the next targets to the downside. All right, just be careful today. Keep it small, and wait until we see what the big boys want to do with this market. All right, good luck.